Hi guys, what's up? I'm Mary Richardson. I help professionals and entrepreneurs to get past the things that are keeping them stuck. So whether that's strong anxiety, whether self-doubt, getting past that toxic relationship, or healing from a narcissistic relationship, whether the narcissist was a parent, a spouse, a sibling, a colleague, maybe even a boss. I help you get past that so you can be the best version of yourself and move forward with your life and achieve your goals. Let's jump into this video. This video is all about why narcissists, sorry for that pause, why narcissists refuse to change, why narcissists will never change. Let's jump in. Narcissists are trauma bound to their own trauma. So we aren't normally born a narcissist as far as, of course, children have needs that have to be met. They don't care about your feelings. They want to be fed. This is not what we're talking about. We're talking about as a teen, an adult, narcissists never get past that stage of seeing that there are other people in the world that have feelings beyond them, feelings and needs. So narcissists will never change because they are bound to whatever happened to them that made them so very, very insecure. Beyond the facade of the narcissist, you might know a narcissist who's very, very outspoken, very, you wouldn't want to mess with them just by the things that they say. They give you cause to take a step back because they come on so strong with their, so-called knowledge or whatever it is they're using to get you sort of to have the feeling that you are beneath them, that they know more, have done more, and maybe they have, but that doesn't make you less. But they constantly are pushing people back and using a lot of they're condescending, patronizing, putting people down, and they'll do it right in front of a group of people. They don't care. My point is why they, beyond that facade, that very strong facade, you can look at that facade they're presenting as all ego. They function out of ego only. There's nothing beyond the ego. So if you were to dig deeper, you would find that they are very, very, very fragile, insecure people. And that's not cause to feel sorry for them because, here's my first point, they know that what they're doing is wrong. They don't care. They know that, and let me explain what they're doing. So they're trauma bound to their past hurts. They don't want to heal. And they would rather you change than them. The reason why narcissists never change is because they don't want help, because they honestly believe that they are never wrong. They honestly believe that to their core. And that tells you that's the ego, right? That is their ego. They might apologize, but it will be filled with insincerity and disclaimers and loads of strings attached. Like they might say they apologize, and they'll put it back on you. You said you made me angry because, you made me act this way because you made me step on your feelings, because they will never accept any personal responsibility for anything. It's always the other person, most likely you, right? And you, being a decent person, will easily feel shame, guilt, judgment, and your self-esteem will go right down, your confidence will go right down, and they know that, and they're going to keep stepping on you. There's no, they have no brake. Like a car, they have no brake. It's just all gas. They just keep going and taking, and they look for more and more supply, more and more validation, because that insecurity is what's driving them, and the ego. And keep in mind, they, as adults, the narcissists know that what they're doing is wrong. They don't care. So I know I said that before, but my point is you can't feel sorry for them because we've all had difficult childhoods. Things happen as adults that are traumatizing. And it's our responsibility to heal from that. It's not anybody else's. But the narcissists see that their trauma is everybody's responsibility. That you have to give to them until you don't have anything left to give, and then they'll go find it from someone else. So that's why we shouldn't feel sorry for them. All right, so they want to control you by creating trauma in your life and not letting you heal from it. Here's an example of how they might do that. They might ignore your emotions. In fact, they might act overtly irritated by any emotion you have. If you try, like a normal person, to talk about the situation, or you made me feel this way when you did this, if you try to have that type of conversation, they will shut you down because they will put it back on you that you are oversensitive. You are the problem. They do not want to hear that, so don't waste your time with that kind of conversation. They are irritated by everyone else's emotions. They would rather you didn't have any. They might even say things to you, especially if you're in a personal relationship with a narcissist. Maybe a parent is the narcissist. Growing up, you might have remembered they might have said something to you that that crying makes you weak, or crying makes you look weak, or that you should apologize for crying, or you should be upset with yourself for crying. In other words, you're expressing your emotion that you're upset, and they literally are trying to convince you that you have no right to be upset. You have no right to feel your emotions. So it can really screw up a kid, because it's like, what do you mean? So the only person that can have emotions is the narcissist? Yeah, that's the way they want it. So as you grow up, you might get mad at yourself when you start to cry. You might feel like you're embarrassing yourself. No, you're not. Everybody cries. It's normal. It's healthy. It's a way of healing, a way of getting out your anger, a way of getting out your frustration, of your overwhelm. It's normal way of healing. But the narcissist has used you and anything resembling an emotion to try to put you down, make you feel less than. The only way to get to deal with a narcissist is to get away from them. Narcissists, the other thing that they might do the reason why they'll never change is because they constantly lie. They constantly twist the truth to be the reality they want it to be, and they would love to do that to your reality as well. They want you to see reality exactly how they see it, and the way they see it is always changing according to what they need. So you might say that you're not going to do something, and here's why: because you said this, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to. And they might say, well, you misunderstood. Well, that's not exactly the way it seems, or that's not the way it was. They'll just flat out lie, even if you have it in writing. Well, it's not what I meant. Again, they're putting it back on you. So the reason why they won't change is because they don't want to. And that's not your fault. The best way to deal with a narcissist is to get away from them. Put distance between you and a narcissist, and never have the conversation with them about them changing, because they will literally laugh at you, because that is how deep this goes. So save yourself loads of frustration, change yourself, move yourself to a place where you do not have to interact with them, and can distance yourself from them. All right, so I hope this helped you. It was a long video, but the reason why the narcissist will never change is because they don't want to. They don't think they have a problem. It's everybody else's problem. I hope you have a great day, and know that healing yourself is huge, and you can do it. It feels like a mountain, but it's really not. That's just a perception. Healing can happen, and if you can imagine healing like it's an onion, once you peel away one layer, all the layers kind of peel away as well, because they're all interconnected. So it feels like a huge mountain to heal. One step forward kind of heals a lot. Once you boost your confidence, that goes over into many areas of your life, including your professional life, your business life, your ability to bring good people into your life. So healing is a positive thing. Don't be afraid of it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.